A U.S. admiral warns, put U.S. on alert, China will surprise us and invade Taiwan this year in 2022. So we only have 2 more months left, basically. We know that recently they had a gathering of the Communist Party members in China, and they picked up one of the leaders that was running for leadership there. Xi Jinping was voted in again, but the man that was sitting next to him was taken up, lifted up, and taken away. And they say that he was a favorite of the U.S. politician as a change of regime in China. But that's a communist country. They do what they want. Now, the U.S. Navy must be ready to fight China and Russia, U.S. Admiral warns. One of the U.S. Navy's most senior officials is warning that China will invade Taiwan by 2022. And when we talk about the 2027 window, he said we should be prepared for the 2022 window or 2023 window. This is what Admiral Michael Gilday said. The 2027 window, quote unquote, refers to an estimate by retired Admiral Phil Davidson, former head of the U.S. Indo-Pacific Command, who believes China could invade Taiwan within 6 years. Gilday emphasizes that the U.S. Navy should be in a position to fight against China and Russia. What is going on? And remember, they're both nuclear powers, just like the United States is. The U.S. Admiral is building on comments made by Chinese President Xi Jinping in the past, though the Chinese leader only reiterated that he seeks peaceful reunification with Taiwan, but would not rule out the use of force. And now the invasion. Quote, Gilday noted, quote, it's not just what President Xi says, it's how the Chinese behave and what they do. What we have seen in the last 20 years is that they have implemented everything they committed to, and even earlier than expected. U.S. officials have always warned that China is planning to invade Taiwan, but that would require the largest amphibious invasion in military history. If China chooses to take military action against Taiwan, it would likely initially opt for a blockade, which it simulated in unprecedented drills around the island in response to House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's visit to Taipei in Taiwan recently. American weapons. Gilday's warning comes as the U.S. is working to send massive amounts of weapons to Taiwan. Although done in the name of deterrence, China's actions and rhetoric make it clear that greater U.S. support for Taiwan will make Chinese military action more likely. And Blinken on the same wavelength. The assessment with China under Xi Jinping is moving faster than expected towards the annexation of Taiwan, expressed the U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken. China's government is pushing ahead with plans to annex Taiwan on a much faster schedule under Xi, the U.S. Secretary of State said, reiterating warnings of global economic turmoil if Taiwan is seized. A Communist Party spokesman said China reserves the right to use force against Taiwan. And this is by bankingnews.gr. I've translated this for you from a Greek article. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.